I'm Julia Sondu, showing you where development is happening. Please come and join us. Gov Otti says Abia serious-minded about foreign partnerships on investments as Indonesia seeks collaboration. Abia State Governor, Dr. Alex Otti, OFR, says Abia is open and serious-minded about partnering willing countries and organizations that can assist in the economic development of the state. Governor Otti spoke Thursday when he received the ambassador of the Republic of Indonesia to Nigeria, Dr. Usra Hendra Harahap, who came on a working visit. Besides propositions in education, agriculture and health, the governor made specific requests on the Indonesian ambassador on how the Asian country could assist Abia in the area of SMEs, entrepreneurship, technology and seaport development, saying that Abia state government would be willing to work with investors from Indonesia to develop these sectors of the state's economy. A few requests that we want to make. One of them is the establishment of an entrepreneurship and technology development center in the state, either in Abia or Umuahia. Umuahia is the state capital. Abia is the industrial and commercial hub. Our people are very, very innovative, so all they require is a little support in terms of enabling environment, support in terms of infrastructure, support in terms of seed capital. The government is very serious about providing these kinds of support. When you talk about SMEs, this is where it comes from. If we can work together to establish an entrepreneurship and technology center anywhere in the state, I know you've done that for a few countries, you can also do that for us here. The other one is that we have decided to build a seaport. Government will partner with the private sector to build a seaport. In one of our local governments, Ukwa East, close to Ukwa West where we have the oil and gas deposits, we have identified an area where we can build a seaport. If you do have skills and companies that can assist us, we will be very, very interested in working with them, the governor said. He told the ambassador that Abia is open for business and that government would create the enabling environment for investors to come in and establish. I want to reassure you that we are a very serious-minded government in Abia, here. We have opened the state up for business. Your nationals that want to, not just support but also make money out of trade, industry, commerce, technology, we're open and we will give them all the necessary support to set up their businesses. We will give them security and provide enabling environment for their businesses to grow, he declared. Governor Otti thanked the ambassador for identifying Abia State as a worthy partner and carrying out an independent assessment on the state's potential. He expressed optimism that the collaboration would be fruitful. Speaking earlier, Ambassador Harahap, who was accompanied by his wife, told Governor Otti that his visit was to demonstrate his country's sincere commitment to fostering diplomatic cooperation with Nigeria and with the great state of Abia. He said, "Our visit today signifies Indonesia's keen interest in establishing meaningful partnerships in crucial sectors, namely trade, investment, agriculture, education, technology, construction and works, healthcare and pharmaceuticals, as well as entrepreneurship." According to him, those sectors hold the key to unlocking shared economic prosperity and creating opportunities for the people of Indonesia and Abia State. The ambassador said that they are excited to welcome the business community from Abia State to dig more opportunities with Indonesia. He maintained that their research shows that Abia has potential for collaborations. From our findings about Abia, your state has enormous natural resources and played an important role in the region. We recognize the agricultural potential of your region and envision collaboration between Indonesia and Abia State businesses in areas such as food processing, agricultural machinery, and irrigation. In the area of education, he stated that Indonesia is pleased to offer scholarship opportunities to bright and ambitious students from Abia State. Lessons from the Abia Power Plant project. The wild jubilation that trailed the coming into reality with the operation of the Professor Bart Nagy-owned Geometric Independent Power Project in Abia State precisely on Monday, February 26, 2024, after a long winding period of 20 years, symptomizes the proverbial power of light over darkness. That was exactly so when Nigeria's Vice President, Kashim Shettima, switched on the first turbine of the Geometric Power Group's 141 megawatts thermal power plant on that historic day. It also epitomizes the possibility of stable electric power supply, right here in Nigeria, a challenging issue that has bedeviled successive past administrations' policies, severally riddled with corruption and poor leadership. Of great significance, therefore, are the lessons for other state governments to learn from this game changer in the country's economic landscape. The first of them is having a dream that would positively impact the quality of life of millions of people, and pursuing it to its logical conclusion, against all odds. According to Naji, he was inspired by Professor Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who was then the Minister of Finance but currently the Director General of the World Trade Organization, WTO. She had charged Naji to envision the possibility of putting in place a power infrastructure that could provide uninterrupted electricity to Aba, the commercial and industrial hub of Abia State. That was in 2004. That same year, she invited the then president of the World Bank, James Wolfenson, now of blessed memory, to Aba to witness firsthand the huge economic and technological potentials of the industrial city. It is of utmost importance to get on board people who share in one's dreams, as Okonjo-Iweala and the incumbent Governor Otti have done with regards to Naji's vision of the power plant. Though the former approached the latter, who was then an executive director of First Bank, to appeal that the Diamond Bank that was funding the project had stopped it midway, owing to the global economic crisis, fate had a role to play in the eventual outcome. According to Otti, "We processed an $85 million facility for him, Naji, but unfortunately, he couldn't draw down on that facility because the board of the bank felt that because I was proceeding to Diamond Bank as CEO. On getting to Diamond Bank, we restructured the facility and saw it to completion by October 2014, the time I left Diamond Bank." Amongst other challenges that acted as cogs in the wheel of progress were the unfortunate sale and resale of the Aba Invest Island, and that took a life of its own. In addition, Shell, which owned the major oil block that was supposed to supply gas to Geometric, was sold to another company whose focus was not gas for domestic use but export. But good enough, there were series of discussions with both Geometric and NNPC on the project soon after Otti took over as governor of Abia State on May 29, 2024. Good enough, NNPC deployed their partners and gas was made available for the plant, currently supplying 141 megawatts of power. This is the end of our program today. See you on Intervlog same time tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get new video updates. Thank you for watching Intervlog. Thank you.